What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Hoops with Us podcast. Today, I'm joined by a very special guest in the class of 2022, Chisom Okpara. Chisom, how's it going, man?
Good, how are you?
Doing good, man. Thanks for asking. All right, man. So the first question that I have for you today is for everyone out there that doesn't know too much about you, man, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a chill guy. Off the court, I'm a chill guy, easygoing. Like to get my schoolwork done. Try to get some reps in the gym. Just chill, stay low key. But when I get on the court, I feel like I'm a dog. Get right to it. There's no friends on the court. Just play ball and do what I have to do.
For sure, man, for sure. So, Chisom, your recruitment has started to pick up recently, man. You got
Mm-hmm.
offers from Providence, DePaul, UMass, and Yale. Tell us about how the recruitment process for you has went, and what schools have been in contact with you the most, and some schools that you have been in contact with that has yet to offer.
Mm-hmm. So far the recruitment's been good. I have two great advisors, Coach Pope and my dad. They just keep to help me make unbiased opinions, help me how to talk to the coaches, teach me correct things to say, what not to say, and especially my dad and like him and Coach Pope are like great combination. And and the schools that recruit me so far have a list. Like have a bunch of I've been in contact with this
Mhm.
past pandemic was Oregon, BYU, Stanford, Clemson, ASU, Georgia, Vanderbilt, Virginia Tech, Seton Hall, Marquette, Maryland, UVA, Ohio State, UCLA, and Northwestern. So like those are a couple of schools I've been like that reached out to Coach Pope or my dad, and Pope personally have called and talked to the assistant coaches. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. So, tell us. I know this, like you just said, this pandemic going on right now. It's basically shut down the basketball world, and like me and you are doing right now, we're on a Zoom call, and a lot of coaches have been doing that. Has the recruitment process, you would say, changed for you during this time, or is it kind of just regular?
It's a little bit like regular because when I was at school too, they will still call,
Mhm.
and so like I'm used to like calling coaches over like a FaceTime or like a call, and them explaining how the school is, and me asking questions and them answering it.
Mhm.
It's been pretty much the same. But the one thing that did affect it, what the pandemic effect was like visits. So
Okay.
like on a lot of unofficial visits we're supposed to be planned, but I didn't get to go to any. So I have to wait till like whenever this thing clears.
For sure, man. For sure. That leads me right into my next question, man. Once this pandemic does clear up, where do you plan on taking some visits to?
There's a couple of schools, but one school was Georgia. Georgia is one school that the assistant coach that he'll get me on campus, and Virginia Tech. For those two schools, especially, I would like to go because those are pretty good schools.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So, man, you attend Vermont Academy, where you were the team's MVP this past season, and you averaged 16 points and 5 rebounds per game. Tell us
Mhm.
what it's like being a part of this program, and how has it helped you evolve your game, man?
This program has been great things for me, man. It's prepared me tremendously for AAU and Division One basketball. There's a lot of things that go into it besides like basketball. There's a lot of like nutrition, a lot of film, a lot of yoga, and a lot of like outside of basketball things, like the things I have said. And just the school itself, the thing being reclusive from everybody, just staying focused on your goals, your schoolwork, and your basketball, it really helps you. Not a lot of distractions. Very small school. So like there's limited distractions. Just literally when you're bored, you just go play basketball. You just stay in your room.
Absolutely, man. So, how would you say this past season went for you guys, man?
As a team, we did it was we're a relatively young team, a new team, and so we played pretty well in the end. Our games were pretty close, and we're playing very well. We're banging with a lot of the good teams in our league, and then when the time came for the playoffs, I thought we played very well our last game against New Hampton, very good team. And yeah, I think our season it didn't go as planned, but when time came to show out, we did like tournaments and stuff, and playing a bunch of different tournaments. We played very well. Some league play, some big games. We came close. It was a very good season. I enjoyed it.
For sure. So, man, while being at Vermont Academy, you guys play in the NEPSAC, one of the most elite high school prep school leagues in the nation. Just tell us about the competition in this league and how that has helped evolve your game playing in league play.
The competition is crazy. There's only like me, Keontae, and then like two other New Hampton students that are like the only sophomores that really play in this league. And so like me being like one of the younger kids in the league playing against like seniors and like PGs that are like everyone's like a Division I player, Division II player. So like it's just competition is crazy. Every team we face, no matter the seeding, no matter what they are in the league, they're all good. They all scout us very well. They all watch film on us, and we watch film on them. A lot of film preparation. That's one thing I learned a lot from Coach Pope in Vermont. The power of film and how it helped my game and improve my game.
Absolutely, man. So, man, so during AAU season, you play with New York Rens on the EYBL circuit. Just tell us how you got hooked up and started playing with them, and what do you benefit the most from playing with such a prestigious EYBL team?
How I first got into Rams was the summer of the 8th grade year, my 9th grade year. So I went to a practice, and the coach Lance was one of the coaches. He said I could play. That means I played 15s, but then they moved me up to 16s, and playing 16s. So I played up, and that's tough. Everyone was good, and everyone was playing very well.
Nah, it says your thing went off. You can hear me? Yeah, it says that you got to reconnect your audio.
All right, I fixed it. Like I was saying, playing for the Rent 16s was very tough. A lot of good competition from all over the country, and that AU season prepared me coming into Vermont tremendously. And the Rens itself, great connections, great coaches, great the people. Everyone on all the coaching staffs knows somebody, knows a Division I coach, can hook me up, and they're all very nice people at the end of the day.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So, Chisom, let's break down your game a little bit, man. You're a very versatile forward who can play multiple positions on the court. You can post up smaller guys that are guarding you, or you can bring them out to the perimeter and break them down and then get to the rim. What is one part of your game that you would say goes a little bit unnoticed?
It's my defense. I like to play I can play through 1 through 5 on defense. If you watch like film on me, you can see me switching onto big players and fronting them in the post and out line and making them kick it out. And me guarding like small guards, quick guards, I can stay in front of them laterally and then I can block it off the backboard. And it's my rebounding goes noise. I like to grab offensive rebounds too and defensive rebounds and push the pace.
For sure, man. For sure. All right, Chisholm. The last question that I have for you today, man, is what are some goals that you want to accomplish your junior year, and what's one part of your game that you want to improve before your junior year?
Some goals of mine. Some goals of mine. I just want to be improve physically, mentally, and academically. Also, leadership wise. Next year, I'm gonna be more of a leader than I was this year. So I want to become more of a leader. Some personal goals. I want to win NEPSAC AAA. I want to make a first team on NEPSAC. Those are some personal goals. And next year, there probably will be AAU. So I want to thrive in the 17U. Right. So that was one of my goals. But the main thing is winning the NEPSAC AAA because I feel like we can definitely win. With all the new recruits coming to our school and our underclassmen becoming upperclassmen now, we can definitely win.
Yeah. Well, Chisholm, that's all the questions that I got for you today. Can't thank you enough for joining me on the show, man. Hopefully this pandemic ends soon so you can get back with the Rens and playing on the EYBL circuit this summer. And I wish you nothing but the best of luck in your junior season at Vermont Academy, man.
Thank you. Stay safe, Alex.
Yeah, you too, man. I'll be in touch.
All right.
All right, cool.